I mean, that's championship softball by both teams. We knew, playing them it was going to be a close matchup and come down to, you know, just certain plays. I mean, we good thing is we stepped up and made the defensive plays that we needed to today. They did a great job putting the bat on the ball and definitely trying to make some things happen. And they did a great job on their side, pitching and defense too. Is like I said, it was championship softball for sure. Both teams.
And talk about plays that make the game, and that's Brooke with that that home run right there in the ninth, and it just completes the game. Brooke.
I mean, nothing's a better feeling than walking it off. I mean, you can't really top that. But I think the best part is definitely coming home and you're seeing your team waiting for you. There's nothing better than that, getting to celebrate it with your team. I mean, this is a big tournament, and this is for the whole shebang. I mean, I couldn't be happier. But granted, I would love to take that credit, but I mean, it took a whole team effort. We hung with them the entire game, and even though one swing can change it, we hung with them, and we knew it was going to be a good game, and I'm glad we pulled it out.
This one's for Natalie or Maddie. Two fifth-year seniors, you came back for this moment. Talk about that, and then talk about you guys have been in a lot of tight games, a couple of walk-offs this year. Just talk about that experience early in the season and how that's helped you in moments like these.
Really just the mentality that, like, it's not over until that last out, really. So just having the mentality of, anything can happen and staying locked in, like, we're not going to lose this game, basically, is my mentality. And it's the rest of the team's mentality as well. So just staying in the game because, it's not over until that last out, like I said. So,
yeah, the earlier experiences in the year definitely prepared us well, especially now. And we know that everything's going to be competitive from now on. So, again, like Matt said, everything to the last out. We just have to give it our all and keep going, fighting throughout the day.
You were leading off in the in the ninth, and you were 0 for 3. What was your mindset going in? What was the pitch? I think it was a 2-0 pitch, and you were obviously ready for it. What was the bat all about?
Well, first of all, I mean, 0 for 3, I was honestly just thinking go up and get something started. Let's get the bat on the ball. But going 2-0, I mean, there's no better spot for a batter except for maybe 3-1. You're thinking this next pitch, she's got to bring it. And she brought it, and thankfully my swing was actually better that time. So, but honestly, I was just hoping that, I was at a good hitter's count and just hoping to get a good swing on the ball and get something started. And, hey, I mean, here we are.
You talked about the defense, Keith, and Natalie made a great catch at short, and Katie Curran made a couple of plays in right field. After yesterday, it has to be a good feeling seeing the team play like that on the defensive side.
That's the type of softball we've been playing most of the year, and being able to make those plays and some of those tight games to pull us through. I just told my assistant coach before Brooke hit that, I was like, how did we only score in one inning up through eight innings at this point? And, obviously the credit to them, but it's just more what I feel, what our lineup's capable of. And, defense kept us in it. Pitching obviously kept us in it and gave us that opportunity.
For any of the players, the last year ended at the hands of Texas Lutheran. Is that anything you guys thought about today, or thoughts on that? If you have any.
Definitely we remember that. So, so I think at the end of the game, well, first of all, it's business is business. So we knew we had to come here and we wanted to play one game today to make it an easy road for tomorrow and Tuesday. So business was first as usual, and then definitely it gets a little emotional at the end, seeing it, just remembering last year and how hard it was and how tough it was. So it was a good feeling, but that would have been with any team really.
You guys, you guys have talked about it's not over to the last out. I was going back. It looks like maybe except for the two out, obviously not the last run, but you got a lot of two-out runs scored here in all three of these games. Can you just comment about how when you get that hit and the mindset that you guys are in when you're sitting there all of a sudden pulling on the out?
Yeah, it's just, again, not over to the last out. We know our opportunities, and we know that it's easy to pass a bat along. So as long as one person can get on anyway, we know and we have faith in our lineup that it's just going to get passed down.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It definitely helps knowing that we've done it before. So having that in our pocket, you know, saying we've done this before, we can do it again, and that gives us that extra confidence to.
So in that inning when you scored the 3 runs, had you figured something out from Olette? Is that her name? The pitcher there?
One of our biggest things was we noticed we were starting to get a little on top of the ball, and we were starting to hit mostly in the ground. And we just came in that inning, and we were like, this is, you know, we're coming up on our second time through the lineup. We got some hitters, like some big hitters coming up. Right now our main mentality is just one by one. Pass it down the line, one by one. Nobody needs to do a big job. Just get something started and keep it going.